Hi, I'm Kathy Rogers with Keller Williams Coastal Area Partners here in Savannah, Georgia, and I'd like to show you one of my favorite parts of town, and it's called Isle of Hope. Please join me on a walking tour. We're going to go right now. Come on, let's go. Welcome to Isle of Hope. This is a peaceful community with history dating back to 1736. You'll find friendly neighbors, white picket fences, and a very active community full of power walkers, bikers, runners, dog walkers, and families cruising in golf carts. You'll also find a variety of home styles here, including some new construction, historic cottages, bungalows, brick homes, creekside homes, and many waterfront mansions. There are 4 churches on Isle of Hope, including a Methodist, Baptist, Catholic, and Episcopal. The St. Thomas Parish Church was founded in 1922, and the chapel, made of heart pine, was dedicated in 1923. Well, then in 1924, the church was wired for electric lights, and that's when power came out to the island. The original heat source was a pot-bellied stove in that little chapel. Isle of Hope is located about 9 miles south of Savannah's historic district and just minutes to local shopping and popular restaurants. It's also a quick 30-minute scenic drive to Tybee Island, which is Savannah's beach. The Isle of Hope is a place to slow down, relax, and let go of all your worries. In fact, an old-timer told me you should always leave your troubles on the palm trees when you drive in on the causeway. The charm of Savannah and Isle of Hope seems to draw you in with all the natural beauty. The oak trees and Spanish moss swing and sway in the breeze while decorating the homes and streets. In fact, many of the oak trees you see are over a century old. The average temperature here in Savannah is 77 degrees, and for all my gardeners out there, it's excellent gardening for 8 months out of the year. Well, we're now walking on Bluff Drive, located along the Intracoastal Waterway, and by the way, it's a perfect spot to see a full moon rise. It's beautiful at high tide or low tide. This scenic drive has been the backdrop for many Hollywood movies, including Baywatch, which featured The Rock. He made time to take photos with the kids on the island who came out to watch the filming at the marina. Many homes along the drive began as a king's grant, meaning ownership was granted by King George II of England. In 1908, Bluff Drive was included as part of the course for the Great Savannah Races, a Grand Prix race complete with caps and goggles. As you walk along the bluff, you may find the 8-mile marker, marking the point in the 25-mile race held on that Thanksgiving Day. Well, there are 2 main roads off and on the island, which make commuting very easy. There's a gated community located on the back side of the island, and that's called Dutch Island. The home prices in this area range in price from $250,000 up to $2 million and beyond, and the average selling price is $388,000. 4 white cottages in a row close to the marina were built in the late 1800s by Mr. Barbie, who rented them to boaters traveling through. Mr. Barbie also had a famous restaurant and pavilion over the water known for terrapin soup and nights of dancing. A streetcar even transported people to the island so they could rent boats for a day on the water. Many artists and photographers live on the island, which inspired the Isle of Hope Art and Music Festival held in the month of October. And during the spring and summer, the marina sponsors a 4th Friday Pavilion series with live music, food, and drinks. Isle of Hope is a special place full of history and future memories that you can be a part of.